Back in the Anglers Extra pregame show, the Chatham Anglers back home at Veterans Field tonight, taking on the YD Red Sox for the second time in this Young Cape League season. Evan Stockton back with you. Time for Catch of the Day, and joining us today, Jake Palomaki, the infielder from BC. Jake, good to see you.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
First question for you, Jake. A few games here on Cape Cod. You're off to a pretty good start. What's working right now?
I'm just trying to keep it simple, not trying to do too much. It's a good league, so you can take what you can get here.
What, in your first few games, have you learned about the pitchers here, the style? How different is it from regular college baseball play?
It's pretty similar for me being in ACC. We face good arms all year long, but everyone's here to compete, show off what they got. So it's tough, but it's having fun.
What are you here to show off what you got?
Just play the game hard with no fear.
Speaking of your game, Jake, you're one of the stolen base leaders. You were the stolen base leader this year on BC. You're always up there in on-base percentage. What about your game leads to stolen bases, on-base percentage? What about your game leads to that?
I'm just trying to see pitches early on in the game, try to get on base for guys like Pat and Sean to drive me in any way possible.
Now, you're from BC, but you go to BC, but you're from Georgia, and you have a couple guys on this team. Tony DeBrill is from Georgia. A few days ago, he faced his roommate in college, A.J. Moore from Georgia as well. What is it about Georgia that leads to so many guys in the Cape League? What style of play in Georgia lends it so well to moving on to the next level?
I think the travel ball there, high school baseball, it's all good level. It's warm weather, so you get to play it more often than people up here, but it's just good competition down there.
And now moving on to today's game against YD, a win last night on the road at Falmouth. How do you double it up and win tonight against YD?
We just got to do the same thing we did yesterday, do little things right, pitch a ball, and we'll be all right.
Jake Palomaki, tonight starting second baseman, back in the lineup for the Chatham Anglers. He's our catch of the day. Jake, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Jake, back to you.